Well, hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We are going to be playing some Black Desert today. I was originally going to do some World of Warcraft, but for some reason, I've been thinking about this game all day, and actually had a few article ideas in my mind about the game, and figured, why not use the stream today to kind of work through some of those ideas in my head as I play. Let me know if you're out there in the chat if the volume is too loud. On my end, it sounds too loud, but for all I know, it could be just fine for y'all's. One of my biggest issues with this game is I'm playing it on like 3 different platforms. I've got it here on PC, which is what I'm playing today. Also got it on console, both consoles. And I can't seem to decide what class I want to play. This class, the Lawn, and the Sorceress are the two that I keep coming back to. But I just started playing a Nova on Xbox, and I don't know, I'm kind of liking that too, even though it feels pretty slow. So I think this is the day that we're going to figure out what class I'm going to kind of level up from here. I think I'm supposed to talk to this guy. Okay, so yeah, we're heading to Valia. We just beat Tiny Nose. I've done this so many times because I can't seem to choose a class to settle on. Yeah, no, it's not a problem with the game at all. It's a problem with me. I'm crippled by choice. I think we're going to turn off this move too. So I don't want to easy mode my way here. Talk to Alustin, the alchemist in Valia. Oh yeah, it's totally me. Totally me. I have a crippling, like I said, I'm crippled by choice. There is just all of the people here right now. That's not who I need to talk to, though. The Alchemist. Marketplace Director. If I'm playing the Xbox version, it'll probably be the Nova again. Just because that's what I was playing last time we played. Right now I'm playing the Lawn, which has actually kind of been my favorite class. It's just really flashy. I really like the skill set and how the Lawn kind of flows from one attack to the next. I like the combination of ranged and short range combat. So I'm thinking I'm going to stick with Lawn on PC and then give the Nova one more go on console. Sorry. Just brewed some coffee. Gonna pour myself a cup. So, cheers. And then I shall begin questing in earnest. Okay, yeah, I'm on the other side. I need to go there. Wow, really tough crowd today. Looks like I walked right past them too. Yep, I totally did.
A greater world awaits your discovery.
I love how his mouth does not move, and he can still talk. Well, there we go. Now it's moving.
Come look for me often, for your own good.
The Old Dreamer. Oh, I see. You've lost your memories after being engulfed by the black energy. I have never been able to follow the story of this game. I don't think anybody does. I think it's just get to the Ascension stuff, get to endgame, get to PvP, play the market. That's Black Desert. Oh, that's good coffee. Why don't you go on an adventure to find your memories? You might even run into someone who remembers you. Little foreshadowing, maybe? It would be good to get some rest before you leave. The village chief loves adventurers. Those sentences don't feel like they belong together. Get some rest. The village chief loves adventurers. Okay.
Accomplishments are not made through defeating others.
Ooh, I should break out my horse. I think I have a horse. I actually... I don't know what I have on this version. I've got like all of the special items and costumes and stuff on my Xbox and PS4 versions. Ooh. That was cool.
There was a time.
Yeah, they are the worst, Shank. You are correct.
I ended up returning back.
I can hop on Discord if you're free to just hang and chat, by the way, Shank. Not sure what your schedule is like. All I know is you were deriding me for keeping you alive. Next time we play Overwatch, I'm going to go out of my way to not heal you at all.
It worries me to hear that my grandchild Emma has nightmares haunting her.
Okay. If you want, you can get a room for free with a comfortable bed. Please stay a night. I'd love to hear about your adventures. But before that, I'd like to introduce you to someone. Takros is our town skill instructor. He's one of the best out there. You'll have a lot to learn from him. If you plan on staying, I suggest you give him a visit. Okay, I guess we'll go.
Wise to go to the shores or a small island.
I guess we'll go talk to that dude. That's a cool little feature, by the way. You get something new. Instead of having to go into your inventory to equip it, you can just, you know, press a button and equip it outside of your inventory. That, to me, more most need to do that. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. I'm gonna talk to this guy
suck.
now. I'm seriously gonna go out of my way next time we play Overwatch to just not heal you at all.
It's a comedy.
It's fine. Brian will heal me.
No, wait. Brian will have to play someone other than D.Va then.
You want to be part of a bigger world.
The Tomboy
I'm
Alchemist.
There's no
Writing
reason to
news.
hesitate.
And
Cool.
I figured I'd hop on to see how much I can harass you.
Elizabeth in the chat says Shark, because that's what she calls you.
Stan!
That's not her. Okay, cooking level 8 reached by Mick Fuck You Up apparently on stream. I saw another one earlier because you know the joke from South Park. I bet half these guys are Korean.
Mm-hmm.
His was not a Korean. If you ever need to sharpen your combat skills, okay, yeah, I actually learned a skill from this guy earlier. Well, okay, now I'm apparently gonna go find this guy's. What is just going on here? I was told to get a room because I'm an adventurer. I don't have contribution points. I can't buy a house. Okay. Yeah, I had a idea to write about the Nova class that just launched in Black Desert a little over a month ago.
Yep.
And then that was actually going to be
super. She has the flail, right? I'm trying to remember.
the Morning Star and the Kite Shield.
Hello, adventurer.
And I was actually sitting down to write it, and then I saw a tweet pop up on my feed from Massively, and they had an article about it today. So I was like, well, changing my subject today. Hence the DPS tank
Potion.
healer.
Potions for sale.
Okay, so Eileen's request. I have to study alchemy, but I need more data. If I examine the parasitic bees, I might be able to make a better potion. Okay, so I guess we're just going to go kill some bees.
But what kind of a potion do you require?
Okay. So the chief was saying that his granddaughter is suffering from nightmares. We're going to go check it out and give her this necklace.
Mr. Clarence is always full of customers.
That is apparently specifically designed to suppress nightmares.
This is a game where I'm more interested in watching people play than actually playing it. Mostly because this game is just beyond me.
This foe is beyond any of you.
Do as I say!
This is a game that I have played since it came out, and I don't have a character beyond level 20 because I can't decide on what class to play. So I'm gonna finally decide today. Today is decision day.
Please take back.
See, this game, specifically, I guess this engine, is why I'm excited for Crimson Desert.
Yeah. Well, that and the
And
fact that it may not be a full-fledged MMO, and you are more of a single-player, co-op type of person.
Yeah. I'm not so much keen on thousands of people, but with my friends, when I can go hop around in dungeons, take down bosses, like I think I do have fun in that. Like I think that's super fun. I don't know. That's I keep coming back to this, but like that's why I love ESO. Is that like, sure, you're running around the world and you see tons of other people, but I don't know. For the most part, it feels like it's me and my friends, and then once I go into cities, I see everyone there, and I think that it creates the illusion that it's just you and a couple other people in the actual world. But when you get back into cities, it's almost like a breath of fresh air. It's like, I'm back in civilization type thing.
Yeah, well, that also has the negative effect of when you're doing things and you're being told in the quest. I think I covered this in my Morrowind review for IGN because it was one moment specifically that it jumped out to me, where you're being told that this thing that you're doing and this role that you're taking on is very unique and very important. And then when you put on the costume that's associated with that role, everyone around you is also wearing the same costume.
Yeah,
it definitely. Yeah. ZeniMax has gotten better about not including that kind of stuff later on in future quests, but there is that still that narrative dissonance between what you're being told and the actual reality of it. This woman's arm keeps clipping into her chest, and it's actually kind of distracting.
Yeah, that's before I started really playing at MMOs, like that was always my biggest complaint, is that you're told that you're the savior, you're the hero, like it's you, right? Mm-hmm. That it depends on you. And then you see 15 other people around you either wearing the same similar bespoke armor that, you just talked about, or you look around and you see 15 other people bunny hopping all over the place and talking to the same NPC that you are. So yeah. It's like your issue with open world games when it's about that dichotomy of like you have to save the world, but you can also go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not that you can go anywhere. It's that playing Gwent seems just as important as like saving Ciri.
Yeah. It's to you like that. As far I know you pretty well, and like that is like your biggest sort of axe to grind with open world games.
Yeah.
To me, that issue of you are the hero but not the hero, that is the same level of axe to grind that I have.
Well, I think the MMOs that have really done well are the ones that don't really do that. Like World of Warcraft, you're just a cog in the machine. You're not the hero. The hero are, the characters that you go around with, like Jaina and Arthas at one point, Lord of the Rings Online is the same thing. You know who the real heroes of the story are. You're just supporting them by doing what you're doing. ESO has gotten to that again. Elsewhere, I think, was the best example of that, where you were just a cog in the machine for I don't know if you finished Elsewhere's quest.
Elsewhere, yes, not the DLC.
Okay, but I mean, the main quest in Elsewhere, you weren't the focal point. You just helped that person along. And yeah, I think those work.
I do too. I agree with that. I like, and I think that to me helped a lot with ESO specifically, because if you remember that was the first DLC where I really jumped, after like years of convincing me, I jumped back in, and that was when I was like, okay, this game is sick.
Yeah.
And that has a lot to do with it. The fact that like you are helping Chimera, and it's not you. Like you are just a cog in the wheel, and I kind of like that. It works in a single player game, not so much in an MMO, in terms of the you are the hero factor.
I love this character. I don't know if you still got the stream pulled up.
I
or
do.
how
I've
well
got
this
it
is even
popped
coming
up.
across on stream.
It's I can see it. It's just a lot of chaos. See, this right here is why this game is beyond me. What you're doing right now. You know, dude, I don't know. I'm way more of a chill gamer, and from all like the hours and hours I've watched people play BDO, it's just this is a very very grindy game.
That's partly why whenever I come back to it, I hop on the Olivia server, because it extra XP, faster leveling. It's meant to help get you back into the game.
Yeah, they
then
added.
after-
Yeah, I remember that.
And then after 30 days, you have to join a different server.
Oh god.
I'm killing all the goblins, you guys.
Healing doors.
I was really upset nobody mentioned the boars reference I put in my article yesterday.
I thought about it. Where else are you streaming? I just have Twitch pulled up.
Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. I think I actually accidentally have my Facebook and YouTube also
Parler?
streaming.
Oh.
No, not Parlor. Does that even exist anymore?
I think so. Last I heard about it, they were working on getting the servers back up and running because they're off of AWS. But beyond that, I don't know.
Well, all right. Where do I need to go? I need to go turn in this quest now. Ooh.
Wilson patch notes done. Here we go.
Ooh, another gold bar. Okay, I need to go talk to Grusha again, who was back here, I thought.
Khrushchev?
No, Grusha.
Oh,
Like, he's the Black Desert Khrushchev, I guess.
is his first name Nikita?
Nope. I guess I don't need to go talk to him. Who do I need to go talk to? Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with my lawn. I love how flashy that combat is, and it's just a ton of mobility as well. Plus, she can fly.
Wow.
She can't. She just jumps in the air and jumps a few spaces.
Might just be me. When you said fly, I thought of flying mounts, but might just be me. I remember like a couple years ago when WoW added those flying mounts.
Yeah,
and
they've been around
stuff.
for a while.
They've been, yeah. Like I really, I don't like flying mounts.
You and I think most of the WoW community a lot of the WoW community would be with you. I like them, but I like the way WoW does it. They force you to do the zone without the ability to fly first, so that you can't just skip over all of the content and exploration. You have to explore the zone and do the achievements in it before you can unlock the the flight. Final Fantasy XIV does something similar where you have to essentially explore the zone and find specific flight path nodes you have to unlock to be able to unlock flying in that area. So they do force you, like those two games specifically force you to play the game before you can just fly around, which I like. If you're going to implement it, I think that's the way to do it. But you don't do mounts.
Exactly.
So
I don't like mounts, period. I like walking around the world that the developers created.
Destroy goblin watchtowers, destroy goblin sculptures, destroy goblin
That's just not in
cauldrons.
MMOs, by the way. It's just the single player games as well for audience know-how.
This is why when we play ESO, you're usually the last one to show up to the battle because we're all on mounts.
I make the concession. I use mounts in ESO. Figured if you guys will concede and let me read the story stuff, I will use mounts when we do group stuff.
Yeah, no, that's a good concession to make. I don't think I've ever died in this game, by the way. None of these guys have ever done enough damage to me to make me feel like I was gonna die. Okay, I need to go find another goblin sculpture, I think.
I've definitely died in ESO. A lot.
I've died in ESO plenty of times.
Especially in dungeons, you guys.
Especially last weekend, yes. It's all Brian and Pete's fault. It's honestly one of the catalysts for the article I wrote today. You know, I'm choosing to play a tank, maybe, and it's kind of going against my very MMO nature, because I'm very DPS heavy in every game I play.
This is the one game where I don't know why, but I'm actually in charge of healing.
It's because healing let me put a.
Mostly because it's insane. Like it's like
it's easy.
So easy. Yeah.
It's the easiest MMO to heal in my opinion, because so much of it is area of effect healing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if there was going to be an MMO for you to heal in, it would be ESO. It would need to have ESO's level of healing, I guess. I don't think you could heal in Lotro.
No, there's no way.
You couldn't. You definitely could not heal in WoW or Final Fantasy. I think I'm gonna play Final Fantasy on Friday.
I've been in dungeons with Leif in WoW, and like you could just hear the stress in his voice for
Yeah, well, it's the same in Final Fantasy. He plays a white mage whenever we do duties, and yeah, it's that level of stress is there. I feel like that was slighted towards me. No. Was not slighted towards you. I was making fun of Shank.
Yes, I can't heal. I just can't.
Where do I need to go? Oh, Black Spirit. Okay. Oh no, not dying in Black Desert. We're talking. Oh yes, that was for you. I'm sorry, that was you. You died the other night, and I think I said that the other night as well. I've never died in this game. Yeah, you died quite a few times.
Okay.
Okay, so I gotta go defeat this giant goblin dude.
Goblin.
Oh, I've done this quest before. I take it. My chick is just standing there, letting this happen. Then again, I think I'm the cause of it happening. Woo! Immune? What the balls? Why is it immune? Ooh.
This is just chaos, what I'm looking at.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, crap. Oh, I beat him! Cool! Didn't look like I was going to. Is he new to the game or a new character? I'm pretty new to the game. I mean, I've played it for years, but I've never gotten past, like, level 20. Because I can never decide on a class to play. I think I've played pretty much every class, but never really progressed them. Yeah, little bit. A skosh. I actually think with PC, I'm gonna stick with this character. Definitely should have made a season server character, by the way. Yeah, probably. I think I have one. I'll have to look into that. I mean, it's not like it's gonna take me a while to get back to level 16 if I have to switch servers to a season server. I'm pretty sure I have a season server character though, just not this one.
I just know that one time we played this.
I should honestly re-roll right now.
Lost.
Let's do it. Let's just re-roll right now, guys.
But the graphics.
Okay. I'm gonna take advice from Oceanic.
Oceanic.
Not sure if that's how you want to pronounce the name there. Oh, I guess, yeah, Oceanic. There you go. Thanks.
I was, so, whilst working today, I was listening to the, Anthem soundtrack. Man, why didn't the game live up to the soundtrack?
You can say that about a number of games, my friend. I don't really dive much into the character creator in this game, but I do have a specific hairstyle that I want. I'm trying to find it. It's the one I just had. Yep, this one. Okay. Then let's edit the hair color. Nope. God, this piano. More games need to use piano. Okay, that's it. That's literally all I'm going to do. Okay. Character name. Trying to think of a good character name.
Bradford.
Nope.
Okay.
I think I just committed sacrilege on stream, by the way, though. Extensive character creator, only edited the air.
I always have my de facto name for any game I play.
Name's already in use. I think I'm going to run into this a lot.
What did you type?
I typed in Hemin, for Icelandic for sky.
What about watashi ware? That also means sky.
Now my name of my other character makes sense. Let's see. I'm gonna spend the next 30 minutes finding a character name, you guys.
RuneScape.
What is with all of these names being taken? I'm trying to find like very obscure words. I guess obscure for us. Definitely not for other languages. Okay.
Are you?
Okay. There we go.
I wonder what exciting discoveries will
Boosted
find inside
XP and
Fusion's
rewards.
stone chamber
Awesome.
today. I can barely contain my excitement.
Well, let's see if I can still get to level 20 before I have to cut the stream. That was the goal today. Thankfully, I've done all this so many times on other characters. I can practically do it in my sleep now. So I apologize if you're seeing this game for the first time and you want to read everything. This was not the stream for that.
I asked for the most skilled adventurer, not this weasel worth nothing close to what I paid for.
Okay. Alright, Jarette.
It's unbelievable. Who brought
Right? Totally unbelievable, Jarette.
Wait, did this actually... Okay, it's scheduled. I am stoked for the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I'm not gonna lie.
I've never played Mass Effect. So
This would be a good,
yeah, definitely. Britta! Why aren't you on right now then, Britta? Come on.
Brita Massa.
Actually, I just created this character for this season, so I don't know if your character, level 32, Dark Knight, would be able to play with this one.
Well, what can we do? They're orders from Princess Jarette.
I think we can trust Ethan.
I liked the Nova when I played her the other day, but I just way too slow in my opinion. Though some of the moves are really cool. Like there's one where she basically throws up her shield and two phantom shadows come out to attack for her. She has a lot of frost attacks as well, which look super cool when they're being used.
Brings you here.
This game needs ray tracing. Crimson Desert will need ray tracing.
Move towards the light.
I am an evangelist for all things ray tracing. Everything needs ray tracing, Bradford. Life needs ray tracing.
Well, I mean, open your eyes then.
Aiden, look at this.
There's something wrong with the artifact. Is it because of this traveler here?
You are infected.
Possessed with dark energy.
But it's not awakened yet. So, tell us anything you might know about the black energy. You must rid yourself of all those visions.
Aiden, stop. He seems unstable.
I'm a she, but that's cool. Is this any good? Shane asks in Facebook chat. I enjoy it. Andy responded with good-looking game, but trash. Okay. That's why we all have different opinions, you guys.
It seems the black energy has consumed your memory.
Yeah, I like I said, you probably weren't on the stream yet, but this is a game I will watch people play, but I won't play just because I don't like the play style, I don't like the mechanics, I don't like the UI. Like there's a lot of things in this game I don't like. But watching it is entertaining because it's kind of, I mean, it obviously looks really nice.
Yeah.
Gradually, experience will show you the way.
You know what game? Oh man. So Shadow Arena, I think that's what it's called. It's the spin-off combat battle royale game that just stopped being a battle royale and is now just an arena. We were gonna be writing an article about it, about the changes, and the person who I had tasked to write the article could never find a match.
Jesus.
It's just all bots. But that game runs in the same engine, and if you just want like Black Desert Combat Light, that's a interesting little game to play if you can play with real humans. That is.
It must be destiny that brings.
Okay. New Black Spirit quest is available. Okay, gotta go kill some tree spirits now.
Killing boars.
Yep, that is basically the equivalent of what I've done on this game so far today.
They say it has stories.
Okay, I need 2 more wolves, 2 more tree spirits. There goes the wolves. That's the last tree spirit.
Tree spirito.
Okay, gotta go talk to Captain Cliff, I think. I think. Okay, I know where I'm going now. Gonna kill some imps.
Imps. Man, that poppin'.
Yeah, right? To be fair, I don't have all the graphics turned up since I'm streaming, so
Ah, see, I thought you did.
No. I'm actually also playing it in 1440p because I'm streaming. But I've got the remastered graphics turned on, but I've got like faraway NPCs and items turned to the lowest to help with frame rate. Woot! Imp subjugation. Subjugate the imps. Okay, I'll just keep killing imps then.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Just subjugating things.
That is literally the quest prompt. Subjugate imps. Oh, totally missed that. I need to subjugate 4 more imps, you guys. Okay, apparently I've subjugated enough imps. Yeah, if you thought the popping was bad on this, because originally I couldn't get this to work on stream, I couldn't get the game to capture. I'm actually having to do display capture right now in OBS instead of game capture.
Yeah.
I was originally just going to go grab my Xbox and hook it up, but then I remembered because of the HDMI port on the monitor, it won't do 4K 60. And so I didn't want to play a 1080p feed on my 4K screen right in front of my face.
HDMI can do HDMI not 2.1 can do 4K 60.
This monitor won't do it. The highest it does is 4K 30 in HDMI.
That makes no sense because
Yeah.
I've definitely done that on that monitor.
When I hooked up my Xbox last time, it said the monitor is limited to 4K 30. It's a few years old. When did you buy it, Shane? Because I bought it from you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ago?
Like, it's the monitor itself. I think it's 20. I want to say 2017. I could be wrong, but like, it's it definitely. I mean, it has that support. I've definitely used it with HDMI.
Every
Like, I don't doubt that you got that weird message, but I don't think it's the monitor.
Well,
It
every
might be
game,
something else.
everything that I read about this monitor was also confirming 4K 30.
Yeah, that's
for the
bizarre.
HDMI port. Because you and I had this conversation like a week ago
Yeah.
via text. So yeah, I didn't want to play 1080p plus screen tearing on this monitor on Xbox, and so I figured out how to get it to work on stream today.
Don't hesitate investing in armor. My muscles follow only the commands of Captain Cliff.
Can I?
Do you use a display port? I'm assuming you use display. when
Display
you're...
port for my PC, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I want G-Sync, so.
Yeah. I can actually do. So the monitor that I'm currently using, it's also a display port, and it can do 120 hertz over this display port with G-Sync, but I can actually overclock it to 144 hertz, but if I do that, it loses the G-Sync.
Ah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. You need HDMI 2.1 if you want super nice high frame rates, but still. I will take it. DisplayPort is amazing. TVs need to have DisplayPort.
Yeah, that's one reason why I'm not just going out and buying a TV for my main display here.
Yeah, well, yeah. The reason I'm looking at the HDMI 2.1 TVs is because my GPU can support it, but GPU support for 2.1 is limited to only the 3000 series NVIDIA and the 6000 series AMD.
Yeah, I don't have a 3000. I don't have either. So
yeah. That's like unless you have a console or those two generations of GPUs. I don't think it's I don't know. I don't think it's worth upgrading if you're looking for the advantages of HDMI 2.1 because you're not going to get it.
Woot.
But this monitor that I have right now, I think is like maybe a year old. It's pretty like freaking new. I do love it though. I was waiting for a monitor like this forever, but fortunately TVs have caught up now. So you know what? I'm curious.
So I need to get the season pass, I guess, to unlock that.
CX. See how much LG CX55 is.
Ooh, someone's playing a Nova near me.
Yeah, so it's come down a little bit. In fact, the 55-inch LG CX, Bradford, or C10, whatever, the 55-inch version is $100 cheaper than the 48-inch version. Which makes no sense.
I was going to say, that's a thing.
The 65-inch version has come down a little bit, too. Usually it's over 2,000, but not right here. It's like pretty much sitting at 2,000.
Here, repeat what you said. I may need to turn you up in Discord a little bit. Yeah, about the different version there.
The 48-inch version of the LG C10 or CX TV is $1,500. The 55-inch, so the larger screen, is $1,400. So it's actually $100. The 55-inch is cheaper by $100 than the 48-inch, and the 65-inch is actually below. It's pretty much at $2,000. I'm looking at Amazon right now. Usually it's above $2,000.
Yeah, see, I'm not... Okay, yeah, he's saying 48 inches more rare, it has less margin. That actually makes sense.
Well, it does, but like, I haven't seen the 55-inch drop below the 48-inch in the month that I've been following this TV. This is the first time I've seen it. The lowest the 55 inches ever got is price parity with the 48 inch. I haven't seen it actually drop below 48. But this is the TV that I've been eyeing for some time. Yeah, see the 65 inch. Holy crap, that's marked down. The 65 inch is generally $2,800, and it's now $2,000. Don't tempt me, Frodo.
Well.
If I was to totally upgrade my setup, I would get a 65-inch for downstairs and a 55-inch for upstairs here.
We're so freaking rich.
I said if I was going to overhaul it.
You have the ability to overhaul it.
That's so much money. God, that's like, what is that? That's $3,400 plus tax.
That's like pocket change for you, man.
So $3,400 plus tax. So that's what? That's 0.25 tax, I think, right? Yeah, here.
Oh, sick. Yeah. Oceanic is saying he's got the 65 inch in his living room, or her living room. I don't know gender through.
Yeah, when you're at that that size at 4K, you're fine sitting from the couch distance. It's gonna look sick. Like you have to get close to a 4K TV to like start telling the difference.
That's why I got 65-inch for my living room when I bought the Vizio last year,
Yeah.
and I've got my
Like,
old
I-
55-inch in my my bedroom.
Here, let me.
The CX and the C1 series TVs are getting Google Stadia, and the C1 are getting GeForce Now built in.
Yeah.
Are you here to meet
I think you'll
Captain
only use
Cliff?
one of those though, if anything.
See, I don't know Oceanic if he or she is still there. I've got my current monitor is the Acer Predator CG7.
Worrisome with the number of the wounded.
And so this is a 43-inch monitor, but I'm sitting about 2 feet away. Probably a little more than 2 feet, actually.
Yeah, he's just got the 48-inch wall mounted about 2 feet away from him.
Yeah. And honestly, at this distance, it's nice because it gives you that incredibly like immersive feeling that you get from a ultra wide, but you get the sheer pixel density.
I'm caught on the... Damn it.
Plus, this is HDR, and this HDR is nice.
Oh, he works at Micro Center, so he's got
Nice.
that inside info, yo.
Any 30 series GPUs?
Yeah, seriously, asking for a friend, and that friend is me.
I'm literally asking for a friend, like not for myself.
Yeah, no, you've got one.
He says yes.
Brian? We actually get them in quite frequently. Question is how long do they stay on the shelf?
Which Micro Center? I live in Austin, Texas, and I don't believe there's a Micro Center like anywhere around me.
We don't have them in Vegas, so I'm boned. Not that I could afford one.
Okay, yeah. Apparently, we have Micro Centers in Texas, but not in Austin. I need to drive 3 hours either to Houston or Dallas.
Brian?
Let's see. Vegas.
Yeah.
Nevada's not even listed here.
Yeah, we don't have them in Nevada.
Brian's Washington. I'm not seeing Washington on here. Okay. Well, Brian?
I know someone on our staff seems to find them all the time, so...
Yeah, well, Fry's is the thing here, but like as everyone knows, Fry's is just basically gone.
Yeah, they sent all of the stuff from Fry's to the Vegas Fry's, just so it would look full during CES
For
last year.
CES, yeah. The Fry's where I live is just, good lord. Last time I was actually physically there was probably more than a year ago, because yay COVID. But even then, like, man, there was nothing there. They had PC cases, right? But like in terms of like RAM, CPUs, like basically anything else you need to build your PC apart from an actual case, they didn't have.
My Fry's didn't even have PC cases last time I went.
I'm originally from Boston, and I distinctly remember there was a Fry's, or not a Fry's, a Micro Center in Cambridge, like not too far away from MIT, and that was a pretty cool store. But I have no idea if it's still doing its thing.
There's a Fry's in Georgia that shut down the day after Cyber Monday 2019. No warning, no notice. That sounds like Fry's.
Wow. Cambridge is, man, I love, but don't even get me started on Boston. I freaking love it. Favorite city.
I've never been.
Boston's a wicked pisser.
Okay, that's the most Boston I've heard you in a while.
Dude, my Bostonianisms come out of me when I'm stuck in traffic. Like, hardcore.
I love being able to just pound the ground with this pendulum. Hey, how are you enjoying Black Desert Online? Pretty good. I've always enjoyed this game. Just never progressed farther than level 20 because I could never decide on what class to play. I'm following Oceanic's advice by choosing a seasoned character. I've decided on this class, so we'll see what happens. Probably gonna play the Nova on console tonight with a friend of mine. After our podcast and potential learning session. Depending on how the time works tonight. I still have a few things to edit for the site today before I can call it.
Man, seriously, like, I'm not even joking. Like, if this game had ray tracing, like, good lord.
I would be... This would be a game where I don't think I would even try ray tracing because I have to play it in 1440p anyways. Just to get 60 FPS.
This is a game I would happily play, even with a 3080. I would happily, like, cap this to 30 FPS. Especially, like, if this game had, like, the DLSS as well in there. Man, I mean, this game is, like, screaming for ray tracing because, like, just look at the lighting.
Well, this is just the remastered mode. This isn't even the ultra graphics mode. So, like,
Oceanic says, I believe they're working on an RTX-like graphics update.
I'll have to ask them next time I talk to them. Personally, I'm leaning towards LAN, just because I like how fast and flashy it is. But Nova was pretty cool when I played her, I think it was last Friday. So I wrote about it today for the site. I've always been more of a DPS player. I've always gravitated towards fast, flashy DPS characters.
No, but you're a healer. You're a healer.
In Overwatch, I am, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can toggle chat because I really don't want the channel to get banned right now.
The way that she has her like sword, or I can't. But I'm looking at like a super small window on my monitor. But it looks like the way that the Hashashin sheathes his weapon. Yeah. It just looks sick.
That's another class I haven't tried, and I've wanted to. A friend of mine's playing the Hashashin on Xbox. I love this music too. How it just picks up like that. Again, that piano in the intro screen is more games need to use piano.
Oh, that's Final Fantasy.
That's not this game at all. I was literally not. Yeah, no, not at all.
Wait, what about this?
Still Final Fantasy. This percussion is so good. More games need to have like a drum break. There we go. That's what it is. More games need drum breaks. Like marching band-esque drum breaks. Like Nick Cannon is in charge of the.
I was gonna say, like, you just want to like basically have drumline, but in Black Desert.
Drumline in an MMO. Can you imagine?
Dude, I was scrolling through my Twitter feed, all right? And okay, so I'm a sort of a political junkie, so I'm seeing political tweets, I'm seeing game tweets, and all of a sudden I see a promotion from Robin Hood with a card that says, "We built Robin Hood for you."
Yeah. It's promoted. I've been seeing them promote promoted tweets from them, basically promoting CNN and Yahoo News articles about them.
Like, here's the thing. Like, I can buy the fact that they had to do what they did as like a check. They had to basically cover themselves for SEC reporting purposes. But like, if you actually read the material that they published, they were so cagey about it that like I feel like people would have been less pissed if they just came forward and said, no, like we're doing this because we need to have enough to cover our SEC filings and regulations. But at the same time, it's like, would they be breaking like SEC like security law or legal crap if they had said that?
Maybe, I don't know.
If they had like disclosed, I don't know enough about like SEC stuff. Like I know just enough to kind of understand what's going on, but like I feel like this whole thing is such a cluster.
I know enough to know that my 11-year-old daughter is walking around the house today just saying stonks.
Do you know what happened with this whole Robinhood thing?
I know that there were reports of Robinhood selling shares from people without their permission. They stopped allowing you to even buy shares of GameStop on the app. I mean, it got AOC and Ted Cruz to agree on something.
Yeah, and that's how you know, like, basically, like, but, oh my god, yeah. It basically, because, like, all this stuff has to be covered, but, like, they need to have the actual financial, they need to cover what they're trading.
Right.
And so, because of, like, the crazy volume, I forget, I think it's Citadel? I'm not sure who's their bank on this. It might be Citadel. But that was basically, they basically just kind of stopped everything. And, like, you can get from a conspiratorial standpoint, like, the argument was like, oh, so, like, the actual market makers on Wall Street are pressuring them to stop, when in actuality, they might have just done that so they could get, secure more money.
Capital, yeah.
Against their, against their trades. But, like, they were so cagey about it. Like, so, I don't know. I just, this entire thing.
All I know is, like I said, the last thing I expected my daughter to walk into my room this morning and say, she just walked in and declared stonks. That's it. That was the statement. There was no context, nothing. Just stonks.
This whole thing just proves again just the insanity of shorting. I don't know, people like hate short sellers.
I don't know enough to hate them.
But like it's so basically like okay, so basically imagine you have like 5 cookies.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do is say, hey, lend me your 5 cookies. So I take the 5 cookies from you at like a certain price. And then I basically sell them somewhere on the market for that price. And then sometime later, I buy them back when they drop. And then I keep the difference in price, and then I give them back to you minus some fee. So therefore, I make money because their price dropped. So at the end, you get your 5 cookies back, but I make money because the value dropped minus the fee. So, like, people were doing this against GameStop because the stock kept going down and down and down. So a bunch of people on Wall Street were like, hey, let's keep shorting the stock. Let's keep shorting the stock. And then Reddit got involved, and they're like, hey, what if we all just buy, like, a bunch of options on this? And I think they made calls. I can't remember. Which just drove up the price, which screwed over the short sellers, because shorting is all about making money when the price falls. Right. And when the price doesn't fall, you lose all of that. Yeah. it's basically this whole thing is confusing the hell out of Wall Street because they have no idea how to react. Because like, how do you like? This is what the internet has now allowed.
I was going to say,
Redditors.
This is basically how do you kill that which has no life?
Yeah.
You can't just go into a forest and kill boars and everything will be better.
Yeah.
In this instance.
So, like, you get people like Elon Musk who, like, infamously hate people who short stock.
Right. I mean, he would have a vested interest in hating those people.
Yes, but it's not as necessarily black and white because you can find fraud through shorting. And so there's an upside and a downside, I guess, to short sellers, but like it's yeah, when you get AOC and Ted Cruz
Yeah.
to agree on something of like financial reform. It's like, Jesus, dude.
Well, there was your game stonks talk of the day, you guys.
I mean, I grossly oversimplified it.
Yeah,
but like
you would
still.
need to, because you're talking to me here, and I have no clue what's going on.
I mean, I don't claim to be an expert at all on any of this, but it's just ridiculous, dude.
Ah, get to kill more imps.
All right, well, I'm gonna go get some dinner because I'm hungry now. Talking about GameStop. And I'll see you later. Let me know about the show later.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
All right, peace out.
Peace out. Thanks for hanging out, dude. I think I'm going to get past the red nose portion of this and then log off as well, because we've got a podcast recording in 2 hours, and I still have to make dinner for my kid. But I want to get close to where I was when I switched characters per chat suggestion, which definitely not going to complain there. If I can get some sweet rewards, I'm going to. I have to pick up the season pass as well, I guess, which I'll do off stream. I play this on console. I play it on everything. This right here is PC, though, Soko. Need to kill 6 more Steel Imps. Steel Imp Warriors, specifically. Seriously, beating the ground with this pendulum is so satisfying. Totally missed. Alrighty. Red Nose's secret. Alright, we gotta go talk to Tiny Nose, I guess. Meet Tiny Nose at the altar of Agris.
If others find out, we're done. If the captain sees me talking to you...
Okay, gotta kill Red Nose now. I'm pretty sure I have enough knowledge of imps to see Red Nose's health, but we'll see. I see that other people are fighting him right now. Ooh, shit. Get up, get up, get up. Nice. Okay, so I think, yeah. Alrighty. I think we're going to end it here, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll play some more Black Desert probably in the next couple days. We're going to be trying to do these streams every day, and at some point I'll figure out, you know, what games will slot into our kind of normal schedule, and some games will just kind of rotate it in and out. So if you have a game that you want us to play specifically, let us know. Either on Facebook, Twitter, you can DM us on Twitter. You can reach out to me directly, LOTRlore. Thanks Oceanic for all the help and the suggestion to go with the seasoned character. Gonna definitely stick with this character when I play this on PC moving forward. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Actually, I think tomorrow Robin will be streaming some Castle Nathria raids in World of Warcraft. So you'll have that to look forward to. I may pop on and play something tomorrow, whether it be Lord of the Rings Online or maybe dive into some more Black Desert, or you know, keep working on the Shadowbringer storyline in Final Fantasy XIV so that I can maybe catch up by next year. But until then, thanks a lot and take care.